Hey, MentalMars here and welcome to the channel. And in this video I wanted to talk about the vehicles and the vehicle parts in Borderlands 3 and which customization options there are.
Be advised, MentalMars is badass!
So, at the Borderlands 3 gameplay reveal event I was able to talk with some developers and have some hands-on time with the game. As you might know, with Borderlands 3, Gearbox Software moved from the Unreal Engine 3 to the Unreal Engine 4. Therefore, they had to build everything from the ground up. One of these things is vehicle combat. Since the driving experience in the previous Borderlands games isn't quite known for being the best in the world, Gearbox Software decided to outsource the vehicle control to the Quebec studio. During the meetup that I had with a few developers, I found out that multiple developers at the Quebec studio actually worked on racing games like Need for Speed. Therefore, it was a logical choice for Gearbox to outsource the vehicle controls to them. So, during my play session, I was able to drive around in a few vehicles. And I must say, the controls felt familiar, but the handling was good. In the demo that we got to play, you can quickly obtain a vehicle. However, the first section is pretty open, so there's not a lot of stuff that you can bump into. I didn't encounter any weird collisions with invisible objects or get stuck on things while driving backwards. Later on in the demo, you do get to race through the narrow streets of Meridian Metroplex. Once you have meet up with Reese, Lorelei mentions that you can now give the new Cyclone bike a spin around the block. I think the new Cyclone bike is the vehicle that everyone is most excited about, and while I wasn't impressed with its weapons at first, I was impressed with how well it maneuvered through the streets of the Metroplex. The handling at such high speeds and the limited navigation space was great. I was able to swiftly navigate through the city, although half of the time I didn't know where I was going because, hey, first time playing. During my play session I noticed there are a lot more catch-a-ride stations in the area. This might be due to the location, but it's a welcome addition to the game. No longer having to walk long distances to get a vehicle. And with that, walking to your vehicle is also a thing from the past, because now you can just fast travel to your vehicle from your menu screen. This really speeds up things to get around. Now let's get into vehicle customization, because catching a ride just became a literal thing in the Borderlands universe. Because in Borderlands 3 you are able to hijack enemy vehicles. And when you successfully claimed a new ride, then you might encounter some new vehicle parts. Then you can drive it to a catch-a-ride station and let Ellie scan in those new vehicle parts. The next time you want to digistruct a ride, you will be able to choose those new parts. There are 3 different vehicles that you can spawn from Ellie's catch-a-ride station. You have the Outrunner, the Technical and the Cyclone. Each of these vehicles has a variety of different customization options. You will be able to choose from a body type, driver weapon, turret weapon, mods, wheels, armor and materials. And to further customize it, you can also change the color palettes. The Outrunner is developed by one of the biggest 5 cooperations. It's the fastest vehicle in the land. It's able to outrun everything else. Except the Outrunner itself though. It has a high speed but is pretty low on armor. For your driver weapon you can choose out of a machine gun, a Tesla coil and a flamethrower. The machine gun is your high fire rate machine gun. The Tesla coil is a shock beam that chains to nearby targets. The flamethrower is good at taking out the passengers of any other vehicles. For your turret weapon you can choose from the heavy missile, the shotgun missile and the swarmer missile. The heavy missile does 50% more damage on a direct hit, and you can zoom in for extra precision. The shotgun missile fires an array of missiles, and you can change the fire pattern on these guys. The swarmer missile fires a volley of missiles and you can laser guide these missiles. Really cool. For your wheels you have the dune buggy wheels, zip wheels, omni wheels and twitchy wheels. The dune buggy wheels is a balance between speed and handling. With the zip wheels you can generate energy by using the e-brake and release into a flaming boost. The Omni wheels replace the e-brake for an hover mode. And the twitchy wheels have steerable back wheels for extra maneuverability. Then we get to the armors. You have the stripped armor and the heavy armor. The stripped armor is lighter but has no durability benefits. The heavy armor is heavy plated armor and improves the durability at the expense of your speed. And then we get to the mods. You have a booster canisters, energy cells, blaze booster and laser wings. The booster canister is optimized for speed and duration. This is a well balanced booster. The energy cells has 3 charges, which produces a small boost and also a pulse of shock damage. The blaze booster starts with a big kick. This fast burning booster is better used in smaller bursts. And then the famous laser wings. The boost energy is redirected to create multiple laser blades around the vehicle. It doesn't just look cool, you can also drive over enemies with style. And then we get to the second vehicle, the Technical. However, there's nothing technical about the way that the Children of the Vault built this. But, however, that it's surprisingly sturdy, it packs quite a punch and is a blast to drive. It's slower than the Outrunner, but it has more armor. For the driver weapons you can choose between a machine gun and a flak gun. The machine gun is your trusty classic, you know what to do, aim and shoot. The flak gun is a powerful shotgun that fires scrap projectiles, especially deadly when using close to a target. For the turret weapons you have your barrel launcher, your sticky bombs and your tire bombs. The barrel launcher launches an explosive barrel. You can detonate the barrel mid-air to create a cluster bomb. Pretty nice. The sticky bomb launches a bomb that will stick to any surface. Concrete, armor, even flesh, you name it, it will stick. The explosion occurs after a time or can be triggered. The tire bomb launches a bomb shaped like a fast rolling tire, which you can steer around so no enemy can escape from you. For the wheels you have your all-terrain wheels, monster wheel, barbed wheels and hover wheels. The all-terrain wheels is the Technical's fastest wheels. The monster wheels improve your handling and durability. The barbed wheels ignore terrain, and they have a 50% more ramming damage against flesh. Prepare for ramming speed! Oh yeah, and you have the hover wheels, which replaces the e-brake for a hovering mode. And then you have your armors. The stripped armor is lighter but has no durability benefits. The heavy armor is heavy plated armor, which improves the durability at the expense of speed. Then you have the meat grinder, which adds an additional 100% ramming damage and 200% ramming damage against flesh. Ramming speed! And to the mods. You have your passenger seat, a fuel barrels, toxic booster and jet booster. The passenger seat comes equipped with a boost module and passenger seats. Now you can all go on for a ride. The more the merrier, right? And then you have your fuel barrels. This boost doesn't have a punch, but you never run out. Next up is the Toxic Booster. At first glance it doesn't provide much speed and it's dirty and rusty. However, it does cough up corrosive clouds. So ask yourself, what's your poison? And then the mighty Jet Booster. Nothing can go wrong when you strap a jet engine to the back of a truck, right? It takes a bit of time to charge up, but it's worth the wait. Catch a ride! Okay, I'll never do that again. The third and final vehicle is the Cyclone. The Cyclone makes up for the lack of defenses by allowing the driver to outmaneuver any vehicle. It's armed with an array of fast weapons that can be aimed at 360 degrees. It's the fastest vehicle, but also has the least amount of armor. For your driver weapons you can choose between the machine gun, the explosive needle launcher and the saw blade launcher. The machine gun is your trusty classic, you know it, just aim and shoot. The explosive needle launcher launches a bunch of explosive needles, and after a while the needles explode. The saw blade launcher launches explosive saw blades, which is freaking cool. It reminded me of the sword explosion. Next up for the wheels, you have the mono wheel, the blade wheel, the wide wheel and the hover wheel. The mono wheel is the Cyclone's fastest wheel. The blade wheel offers more traction on terrain and also significantly boosts your ramming speed against flesh. The wide wheel offers improved handling and more durability. And the hover wheel enables a hover mode by activating the e-brake. Next up is the armors. You have your stripped armor and your heavy armor again. The stripped armor is lighter and has no durability benefits. And the heavy armor once again improves your durability at the expense of speed. Then we go to the mods. You have a heavy booster, a sonic booster, a fire starter and a digi thruster. The heavy booster is extremely powerful. Gotta go fast, you know. The sonic booster has 3 different stages of increasing intensity, so the longer it's active, the faster it goes. The fire starter is like your extreme afterburner. It leaves behind magma clouds, which causes enemies to catch fire. And finally the digi thruster. This instantly teleports you short distances, ideal for escaping fights or engaging them. Hey, digistructing doesn't just help you when you're dead. So we covered the vehicles and all their parts. So that leaves us with these skins. There are different themes that you can choose from, but you have to collect them on your journey. Looking at the list, you will be getting skins from various NPCs, and there are manufacturer specific skins. I think you will obtain these by doing the brand loyalty challenges. These are things like no scope headshot with a Jacobs sniper. If you complete enough challenges, you will get a reward in the mail system. I heard from the creative director Paul Sage that you will be able to get various brand loyalty rewards that way. So if you picked a skin, you just picked like a theme. You can still customize the base colors. This way you can really personalize your vehicle and give it your own flair. During the Borderlands 3 gameplay reveal event, community manager Noel challenged me to find all the hidden vehicles and parts. Let me know how well you think I did by giving this video a thumbs up, which also motivates me to make more videos. And while you're at here, maybe go watch one of these other videos.